the Real Estate You podcast with Lettiann.
Welcome back to our podcast, Real Estate You with Lettiann, Season 5, In the Kitchen. And I want to welcome my guest today, Staphanie Newsom. Staphanie.
Hi, how are you?
I'm
Thank you for having me.
So happy to meet you. Stephanie is the owner and operator of Dreamy Home Designs, and she's an interior designer, stager, and so much more. So we're going to talk to her about the importance of interior design and the difference between design and staging. And staging isn't just for someone who's moving. Is that right?
No, not at all.
Good.
So there's actually two different types of staging.
Okay.
There's the occupied and the vacant stager. So of course, vacant, it's completely empty. I'll bring in all of the inventory. But occupied is you already still live in the home. I'll come in and I'll rearrange things to make it appeal to the potential most of buyers to get your house ready for market.
Do people ever call you and say, hey, we're living here, but things just don't seem right. What can we do to make this space better? So
Yes.
They're not selling, but they're just wanting your help.
Yeah, so that's what we call a redesign.
Okay.
So I'll come in, I'll ask you a lot of questions, find out your style, get to know you a little bit better, what your needs are, whether you have pets or kids, whatever the case may be, and then we'll come up with a plan to make things more livable for you.
I love it.
Yeah.
So I'm not very savvy. I'm not one to give that advice. I typically call someone for that advice, even for myself. And we have a mutual friend, Amy Sherman.
Yes,
so
yes.
Shout out to Amy.
Hi, Amy.
Sorry you're not here today, but I appreciate everything Amy does, and for my family and those that I know, she's got a great eye. Now she's introduced me to you, so I'm grateful for the introduction. So thank you for that, Amy.
Yes.
When did you get started in this business of staging and interior design, and why?
So it initially started about 2008.
Okay.
I did my first flip.
You look like a pup. I can't even believe you're starting a business that long ago.
Yeah, I did my first flip with a partner.
So when you say that, what did you do?
So we bought a property under.
So you were the buyer. Okay.
Yes, I was the buyer, but it was on the investment side.
Gotcha.
And so we bought a property that was under market value, needed a lot of fixer-upper.
In 2008, you could do that.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And anyone who knows, you you could do that, buy a property under market value in
Definitely.
2008, 2009. From then on up and out, maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe was curious, and it's a little curious now, but gotcha.
So yeah, we did that. Well, when it came time to sell it, it sat on the market for 6 months. And I was devastated.
But if you bought it in 2008, when did you put it for sale?
So yeah, so the whole design piece of remodeling it and getting everything approved by the city, it probably took us about 3 months.
Okay, so you had it back on the market in 3 months. So I think I know what the matter was.
It wasn't staged.
No, you didn't hire the right real estate professional to list and market the property for you.
That as well. That as well. It's definitely a combo.
Big thing.
It definitely was a combo of
But you
both.
noticed it wasn't staged. This is what I hear you saying. You're segueing into.
So we didn't
Was it
stage
empty?
it.
Vacant?
It was vacant.
Oh.
And so finally I was just like getting so anxious because I'm like, we've done everything right. It looks beautiful. And so I was like, let me just add a few pieces to it. I added a few pieces and it went under contract in 3 days.
What did you add?
So I designed the kitchen, the living room, and the master bedroom.
So you staged those three.
Yes.
Well, of course, the most important rooms of the house. That's why we're doing In the Kitchen on our podcast season 5, because is the kitchen not the heart of the home?
It definitely is the heart of the home.
Right.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just staged those 3 rooms and we were under contract in 3 days.
Did you update the photos?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, good job. So you're like, there's something here
There was something here.
to tell people this actually matters.
It matters.
Yeah.
And it works. Staging works.
So tell us why staging works.
So the average buyer typically can't visualize themselves in your home without it staged. They walk through and it's just like, oh, okay, that's nice. But when it's staged, and so like one of my secrets, so it's a psychological thing is, I always try to put a mirror in the entryway. So when your buyer walks in, they're gonna see their self coming and going. So they're picturing their self in the home.
Love it.
And that right there, they're gonna stay in there a lot longer. They're gonna linger around. Even if it's maybe a little bit above their price range, they're like, maybe we can make this work, you know? It works.
And you're putting things in there to make it warm and fuzzy, because a vacant home seems a little bit cold,
dark,
despite the temperature.
Cold, yes, all of that. So
unloved, unlived, like nobody's having a good time in the kitchen and things like that.
At all. So my job is I'm gonna look at the aesthetics of your home. I'm gonna learn your demographics, the neighborhood, what's selling, what's not selling, and I'm going to fill your home with the staging to bring in the most potential buyers.
So a staged home brings in approximately how much more than a vacant home?
So on average, let's see.
I think it depends on factors. What if it's multiple offer situation because more than one person now wants that home?
That is true. So typically, I know for sure, like your return on investment for your stage home is about 500%. So for every dollar you're seeing, you're gonna definitely get $5 back for it. But also, I would think it was the National Real Estate Association said that when they did their studies, that stage homes sell 80 to 83% more over asking price than the average vacant home.
Because it's the perception of, oh, why doesn't anyone live here anymore? Why did they leave? And they must want an offer really quickly, and maybe we don't have to offer so much.
Yeah.
Right, it's all the perception.
It's all perception. A stage home, like you said, it gives you that warm and cozy feeling. It lets you know, like, oh, these people care. They actually put in the effort to keep the home furnished, because they don't know. We're gonna definitely make it look like you're still living there.
Right. So now my perception is the chicken that she started.
Yes.
Staphanie is going to be making a creamy asparagus chicken for us today, and I know you just kind of sauteed off the chicken.
Yes.
So let's get on to that and finish that. It smells so good.
Okay.
And we'll continue. Tell us, so we have two boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I know you put some Italian seasoning and asparagus on that as well.
Yep.
And what are we doing now?
So now we're gonna just add some butter, and we're gonna add some garlic.
Okay.
And what we'll do is we'll start cooking the asparagus here. And we'll let this kind of saute a little bit down, and you can toss some garlic in there.
You bet. I'm gonna get this lit.
A little bit higher.
Yep. There you go.
Perfect.
Good. All
So
right.
we'll let that cook down a little bit. We'll toss in the asparagus, let that saute in. And
what's your favorite part of talking with a homeowner or a seller or someone about their home and they need your help, whatever it may be, with regard to staging or interior design? What's your favorite thing to do?
just getting to know the client.
Oh, I love that.
Getting to know them, their needs. Everyone's needs are different. And so getting to know them, their family, whether they have pets like you, your dogs, I love them. They clearly love me as well.
They've been following you around the whole time.
They have. And also just getting to know their needs. I want them to know that besides this being a business for me, I'm here to meet your need and to solve a problem for you. Yep. And so.
You're in a relationship business?
I am.
I'm in a relationship business. It's all about not who we know, but how we treat those people and what value we provide.
Agreed.
Because all we want to do, well, all Staphanie and I would like to do is help our clients.
Absolutely.
This isn't about the money. This is what can I do to make your life easier, better, or sell your home faster for more.
Yeah.
And it's not just raising the price. It's what are we providing for that?
I agree with all of that. Like you said, my goal is here to make your process easy. Whether I'm doing a design piece for you or I'm staging for you, I just want to make sure that this is the less stress that you've ever experienced and the easiest process if you have to move.
Love it.
Yes. So we'll let this saute for a little bit.
Wonderful. So besides your flip, did you have an interest in home design or something when you were growing up that triggered I love houses, or what can I paint color goes best with the kitchen or something like that?
So my love for design came from my mom. My mom was always a seasonal designer around our home. So when seasons change, she'll rearrange the furniture.
She's got the Halloween up, she's got the Christmas going.
She'll change the pillows out, the rug, and so as I got older, I started to realize I was rearranging my room according to the seasons. If spring come, I'm like, okay, well, let's get rid of the heavy blankets. Let's brighten the place up. And it just kind of grew into my own home when I got married and had my own family. And so then friends would be like, well, can you help me with this? They started asking me for my opinion.
I'd be one of those friends asking her for help. It's true. I mean, I just sort of keep all as it is. I'm not home that much, but when the day is over, home is where I come, and I can't wait to get there.
Yes.
So the importance of home, I think, matters more now, post-pandemic,
Definitely.
post-stay-at-home order. We all now are even forced to be in our homes more.
Yes.
And we want to say, you know, that aspect that we've been putting up with, we don't want to put up with it anymore.
That's true.
Yeah.
And so, like you said, now that we're home a whole lot more, we're looking around and we're like, okay, I think I want to change things, or I'm tired of looking at the way it is. And so that's where I come in again with the interior side of the business and helping you refresh and revive it.
Do you think paint colors have a lot to do with mood?
Absolutely.
Tell me about that.
Absolutely. So paint colors, like we all know, there's psychological truth to it. And so, yeah, if you're in a darker room, if your house is positioned where it's not getting very much sunlight, things of that sort, it definitely brings your mood down. I'm a person, as soon as I wake up, I open all the blinds.
Me too.
All the curtains, everything comes open. I need as much light in possible. But you have to understand, too, some paint colors and the hues reflect light and it bounces off, or it darkens it. And so definitely makes a huge difference in how you're feeling and how your home is going to feel.
Yeah, so maybe look at your paint colors, right?
Yes. Yes.
So anything I can do for you here,
Well, let's
Stephanie?
add some the whipped cream,
Okay,
the
there you
heavy
go.
cream. Thank you.
Sure.
So I'll pour this in.
Oh, beautiful. It smells so good. If we had smell-o-vision, like Wonka vision, it smells delicious.
So we'll pour
Awesome.
that
Thank
in.
you. Good.
We'll let that simmer a little bit. And if you want to hand me the lemon,
Sure, you bet.
we'll squeeze some lemon on top of here.
Oh, smells so delicious.
That looks great. That looks really great. All right. And now we can add in the chicken.
All right. Matt, can I do that?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you. Look
Nope.
at that. Encrusted with rosemary and
Red pepper flakes.
Yep, red pepper flakes. So we got a little spice going on there.
Yep, get that in there and let everything simmer.
And may I do this? Because this is like some of the best part here.
Yes.
As you can see, Stella is thinking that she would like to have some. And we can actually we'll use that plate.
Okay.
Hello, Stella.
Like, I'm here for the
don't get up.
party.
Yeah. We can't pet you because no hair in the kitchen, but you're a cute one. So good. This looks amazing.
Yes.
Oh, good.
We'll move that around. And
So if you had any advice for a seller, what's the most important advice you could give a seller who's getting ready to embark on putting their property on the market?
absolutely. So number one, declutter.
Yep.
Definitely declutter. Pack up anything that you're not going to use on a daily basis. If it's something like occasionally used, pack it up. Then number two, I would, as much as we love you, Stella, we have to get the furry friends out of the house for showings and photos. As much as we love them, a lot of us do. Sometimes buyers look at pets as allergies, smells, and stains.
Right.
Everyone's just not.
We love our pets, not everyone does.
That's true.
Yeah, but Stella obviously loves you.
And I love you too, Stella. And number three, definitely stage with Dreamy Home Designs. Definitely so. I'm going to get you the best bang for your buck. I'm going to make the process so simple and less stressful for you. And perfect. We also sell quick. So, yeah.
Perfect. So we're going to plate this up in just a minute. We're going to let this chicken brown off for just a few more minutes. But we want to say, if you like what you're seeing here and you want to have Stephanie's recipe, please visit our website, lettiann.com/season 5 recipes. You'll find Stephanie's creamy garlic asparagus chicken recipe, as well as all of the recipes from season 5. You can download right to your computer. Also, if you have any questions for Staphanie, or you want to know more about her chicken, or anything you'd like to say or interject about our podcast, please email us at realestateu, that's you like university, realestateu with Lettiann at Lettiann.com. We look forward to hearing from you, your comments, suggestions, and maybe you want to submit a recipe to us. So if you tried Stephanie's chicken, please let us know what you think of Stephanie's chicken. Send us an email. And you can reach Stephanie by going to her website, dreamyhomedesigns.com, and that's Staphanie Newsom.
Yes.
Very good. All right. Are we about ready?
Yeah, we can go ahead and plate everything up. We'll take the spatula there.
All right. If you don't mind, I'll do that.
Yeah.
And then we'll get that sauce poured on the top. Oh my gosh, this smells fabulous. All right. Ready, girl?
And then let's get some asparagus
I'll hold
in
that
there.
For you.
Uh-oh, sorry if that got you.
It did, but it's fine. This is live TV, folks. There's no retakes. Oh. It smells amazing.
So we'll get that there.
Beautiful. Okay. Okay, girl, we'll do this.
Yes.
Now, typically, I would suggest letting the chicken sit for a few minutes before cutting in. It just lets the juice, so you're not disturbing the juices. Would you agree?
I agree.
Stephanie?
I agree.
Yeah. But for the sake of time, and all of that.
Also, if you like, you can add mashed potatoes to this to kind of give you a little bit more filling, or maybe some kind of rice. That'll work as well. But it'll still be great even without it.
Yep. May I do this a little bit here for you?
Definitely. The cream is what makes it. Okay.
Right, let's give it a go. It looks hot and amazing.
It is going to be hot.
We both did the exact same thing. It's like twins. We did the exact same thing.
Well, you know.
Oh my word.
That's great.
That is delicious. Any time in these dead silence moments, you're welcome to say anything you'd like.
Well,
for fear of coughing, like I did on a previous episode, because I was talking while eating at the same time. But really, I just want to thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
It is my pleasure to meet and know you. I'm grateful for the introduction. And we appreciate you watching. And please connect with Staphanie Newsom on her website, dreamyhomedesigns.com. Are you on social media?
Yes, I'm on social media, Facebook, Instagram.
Where can they find you on Instagram?
It's definitely going to be Dreamy Home Designs.
At Dreamy Home Designs. Okay. And Facebook?
Facebook is the same. Dreamy Home Designs as well, for staging and interior design needs.
The importance of, folks, especially if you're selling. So we look forward to seeing you on another episode of Real Estate You with Lettiann. Season 5, we're in the kitchen, changing it up, cooking amazing dishes with some amazing, amazing people. So thank you so much. See you next time.
Thank you.
The Real Estate You podcast with Lettiann.